and deader than ever. I'm Tamara.
I'm Kelly.
And this is
Ghoul
Beans. We already have our coffees for today.
Yeah.
Our PA, lovely PA.
Lovely PA. And someday we'll PA
him.
Incredible.
Eye roll. It's from Sweet Reserve Bakery and Cafe. We both got pumpkin cookie butter.
Yeah.
They couldn't do the cookie butter alone. That's okay.
Okay.
It's seasonal.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. How we feel? And time will tell. It's okay. It's certainly fine. I think it's fine.
It's good quality coffee. I'm not getting cookie butter. I am getting cinnamon. Give me the notes.
Burnt espresso.
Is it giving burnt to you?
No, I'm tasting cardamom. No, but I really do. I think I wasn't being.
I'm tasting like star anise. You know.
I'm tasting.
Actually, no, I'm not at all. I'm tasting
no
cinnamon. Definitely some cardamom. It's like a pumpkin spice mix for sure.
Yeah, it kind of tastes a little. I think. Well, I'll see. We'll give it a chance. Right now, it's feeling a little too gingerbread cookie for me, but we'll see.
I disagree. I wish I was getting gingerbread cookie. I'm getting
really?
just coffee.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
What's brewing with you? What's brewing under the hood?
I'm almost done with
like
school.
Like a witch's hood.
She has a hat, right?
Yeah. Like a cultist's hood.
Cult.
Yeah. Okay, you're almost done with school.
I'm almost done with school just to start school again.
This girl's gonna have degrees on degrees.
Yeah, girl.
I'm so excited for you.
And it's a compliment to me, and it's very nice. But all of my teachers keep telling me to save my master's or my senior capstone for my dissertation.
Oh yeah. So do you want to?
No, girl. They're implying that I'm gonna go get my doctorate.
Yeah.
I don't know that I want to do that. I don't know that I want to do that. I just am so burnt out. Okay. And it kind of feels like, and we'll get to it, but why do I need to enjoy life now.
Yeah. If not now, when? Quite literally, if not now, maybe never.
Right. So what's brewing with you?
I can't remember. Oh, it's Halloween. Very excited. I don't think I'm gonna do a Halloween party this year. But
that's a big deal because Kelly does a Halloween party every year.
Yeah, I do.
But it's a huge undertaking.
I did, but honestly, then I decorated my house and I was like, it would be fun to have a Halloween.
That's what happens to you every year. You're like, I was decorating and
and the people deserve a party.
The people do deserve a party, but
it's kind of too late now.
Yeah.
And so instead, we're gonna go do a bunch of cool stuff, which you're probably saying I'm sure you might infer, Matt, but it's you and me and everyone else coming along,
right?
So yeah, I think that's exciting.
We're trying to get into the fall spirit over here too, because I don't know if you guys remember. I don't know where you're at, but it was 90 degrees. Not joking, 4 days ago.
Mm-hmm.
Literally 4. And so it's only now just started to feel like fall. It's literally 65 out. And the leaves were still turning. So you couldn't enjoy fall because you were hot. It was fucking hot.
Literally. Honestly, today, it's good now, but earlier I went for a walk with Bo and the sun was beating down. I was like, feels like Pumpkin. An inside day for me. But yeah, no. I'm also at a job now, which is really cool. And
do they know that?
Probably. I wouldn't think so. So I have a job, and that's really cool. She's not unemployed.
I don't know if you guys know that I'm engaged.
A lot of things have happened. Wait, no, we did talk about your engagement.
We did?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, that happened too. We still have not gotten married. Mind your business.
Mind your business. What about you?
But it is about us. And what are we talking about today?
We are talking about ghosts, we're talking about lore, and mostly we're talking about it locally.
It is a local lore classic episode today. Do you want to go first?
I do.
And it's real fucking local. It's like local this time.
It is.
It's not like local meaning Iowa.
No, it's not Midwest local.
Right.
It's truly 20 minutes away local. Now you know where I live. Okay, so for my little local lore, I chose Forgive Me.
I like this. I'm gonna have to get me one of these.
It's very fun. I also like it. There's my little Ghoul Beans folder. Okay.
It's like a giant Kindle.
Yeah, except instead of reading, you're writing.
Right.
It's like the other half of reading and writing and arithmetic.
It's a third.
Yeah.
Well, that's the arithmetic is the other third. Yeah. And you didn't even mention that one. So
that would be a calculator. So now I'm going to tell you what I did. And it was the Elgin Metal Casket Company. That helps 0%.
I'm sorry if you hear Godzilla walking in the fucking hall. It is shaking the things around us.
Truthfully, this could be a really terrible audio thing because we're trying something new while we figure out a permanent solution for the other thing we were trying. So we're just gonna have to bear with us, to be quite honest.
And at this point,
come on.
If
you're listening to this and like, oh, thank God, a new episode, like, I don't think a little audio issues is gonna do much. Okay, so I did the Elgin Metal Casket Factory in Elgin, Illinois.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
I would love
and you might get to this. I also love correcting people when they're wrong. I think they made this Evil Intentions for a while.
It is currently Evil Intentions.
The way we actually have to go to Evil Intentions.
I know. Okay, yeah, we were looking for a haunted house to go to. Like,
I have a story about Evil Intentions at the end.
Perfect. Okay, but we should go, and like you can also do ghost tours there.
Would love.
Yeah. Okay, so the building is a giant factory building. And if anyone's ever been to Elgin or heard of Elgin, Illinois, it's kind of like industrial, not so cute, but like kind of cute. But
it's like a river town.
It is a river town. So it was built in 1903 by Charles W. Glover and 2 associates, and he eventually bought the whole company. And when he died in 1912, his wife Mabel took over until 1922.
Good for Mabel.
Yeah, she crushed it. And then in 1922, they were acquired by a Fred J. Koss, E. Bruce Stewart, and Wesley F. Leland.
Sounds like old people.
All those people mean something.
And I'm sure they're all dead.
Buried in their own caskets. So, Elgin Silver Plate, which I am almost positive is a completely separate business.
Okay.
Not, what E. Bruce, whoever, bought from, what's her name? Mabel. I'm pretty sure it's just completely separate, and they did like coffin silver finishes. So the handles on the side, the little latches.
She's luxury.
Mm-hmm. So they were also chilling in Elgin, and they were acquired by Western Casket Hardware in 1926, which is like, I got really into the casket game researching this. Like, they were the big guys at the
time.
A
monopoly on the casket company.
Yeah. So they acquired this place, and then in 1928, 2 years later, they began producing metal caskets. So what I'm not positive about is research was difficult on this. They didn't have a ton of information because anything you want to learn about Metal Casket Company immediately turns into Evil Intentions. So very, very difficult.
Damn.
So I'm not sure if it's just that like this big Western casket, whatever, like if they stole the idea of a metal casket, they're like, well, we have all this silver stuff, like let's get it rocking. Or if they also bought the original metal casket company.
Okay.
Because
jury's out.
They literally marketed the corner and they changed their name to Elgin Metal Casket Company, whereas the first one was the Elgin Casket Company.
Motherfuckers.
Yeah. So I'm not sure. I don't know if they like bought it over and they're like, cool, I love it, or if they're like, well.
And that goes to show you that bullshit's been happening since
19.
Yeah.
Since Henry Ford.
It's always been him. He's always had evil intentions.
Amazing.
Anyway.
So in 1939 is when they changed their name, and they would produce caskets made of, as I'm sure you could guess, metal.
That sounds so not environmentally friendly in any capacity.
And like
we could dig these people up, unless I don't know how, like, does it deteriorate? I'm sure metal. I mean, I know metal expands in like winters.
Yeah.
And Chicago is obviously notoriously horrible, frigid winters.
Yeah.
I wonder how nasty it is down there. That's where my brain. Oh, sorry.
No. I love it. Please come with any questions. So before I get to that, because for sure, because who wouldn't think that, you know? So they produced all of it in metal, steel, stainless steel, bronze, and copper. No gold. And in the good years of the height of their business, they were producing up to 70,000 caskets for all across the country.
People were dying.
People have and will
continue to die.
President Calvin Coolidge is buried in one. Damn, man. And even crazier, JFK was transported from Dallas to Washington, D.C. in one. But he wasn't buried in it because it got damaged in transportation.
Woof.
Not a great look, but his dead body did touch a metal casket made by Elgin Casket Company.
Crazy lore. Yeah. Okay, historian.
Right? So, 1968, it was purchased by a company named Simmons. And then it was purchased in 1979 by Gulf and Western and moved to Indiana. So then that facility was left, abandoned. I think that there have probably, like, there's not a ton of records of, like, what the building has always been. But after 80s, basically, I think, like, probably went in and out of apartment, trying to make it apartments or livable. Don't know who owned it.
Oh, God. Could you do it? Me either. I've seen it.
Though, I guess, like, they're just making the caskets. You know, it's not where the mortuary... I mean,
but you have... like, things are not regulated back then. Like, you have no idea what the fuck going on.
Let me tell you, girl.
So, I'm jumping the bean. Can we have a bean pause for a moment?
Yeah, I would love.
There is a film forming.
I hate that.
I really struggle with that, y'all. The film on the top really kills me. Sometimes I go fish it out with like a paper towel and I like always magnetize it to the paper towel.
I feel so safe. I feel so known, welcome in the safe environment.
It's just like, why?
I hate that. Honestly, the napkin method is a lot better than a spoon. You don't get it all. And it like tears apart like a little flimsy thing.
You're like trying to like sift off the film, but it falls off
the way it falls like algae into a pond.
And then sometimes it sinks a little so you can't get it, and then when you're drinking it comes back to the top.
And if it breaks apart and now it's just little floaties.
Now you gotta chew the top of your
That's when it sits on the counter. You see that?
Yeah.
That coffee cup right there?
That happened?
Film on the top.
Fuck.
Okay, so now I'm going to get into the lore. I guess I should say, like, 1980s is when that business moved and it became, like, not this business. And then in 2006, till today, 2025, it has been Evil Intentions owned by the same person. So
they were making fucking money and they got me twice.
That's amazing. Almost now 3.
It's going to be 3.
So the lore of it all,
mm-hmm.
it starts old with a classic alleged settler cemetery. The story goes that the land the building sits on used to be an old settler's cemetery, and the graves, in order to build this and make the building stable, were exhumed and then moved to Bluff City.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
But unmarked graves and just like, being not having a super structured way of having a settler cemetery, people believe that there could be bodies that were not
Almost
moved.
certainly there's bodies that weren't moved.
And so then they're either remaining on the land or churned up in construction. But there is literally absolutely no evidence of this. But people guesstimate. They also psychics could have come in
This
and
is
said that
reminding
story.
me of your backyard and your mom's denial of there being bodies in your backyard.
Yeah.
Yeah, Judy and I are going to beef on that. There's certainly no way that there are.
I think we told her about the 50 bodies,
and
right?
she said no. She's like, no.
Right, she was like, they would have found them while they were digging.
I promise you, they did not care about these old crunchy people.
Everything you said was correct. It's just yeah, no.
Chalk.
No. Oh. That's worse.
Pica. You don't know pica? I got pica.
Oh, where you want to chomp. Yeah. You want to chomp the fish crystals.
Mm-hmm.
You want to look at the tank, you want to chomp them.
Mm-hmm.
Not the fish.
Not the fish at all.
Maybe the bones.
I'm thinking about this shiny thing in front of me right now.
That's fair. That's the most choppable thing on this table. I want to rub this on my face real bad.
The glass straw, I want to...
Yeah.
Like a green bean.
Okay, so in 1949, there was a story in the papers, I think, or just there was a story in the papers of a story around town that two people had escaped from a nearby mental hospital and were seen on that property, and then they were never seen again.
And there was a mental hospital over there.
Yeah. No.
Elgin! Definitely haunted.
Yeah. There were many fatal accidents when it was a factory. They're not specified what they were.
But we know they happened.
Yeah, and there was one story where it said there was a cyanide spill that killed people. But then I looked it up and it was there was another Elgin factory that dealt with chemicals, and I was like, I think maybe that's where that's. So I don't want to say for sure, but that has been attributed to the deaths here. But I'm not so sure about that. But I just report on what I find, And so then, in 1977, the company was actually sued, which goes towards your question of, is that kind of a casket gonna hold up? No. They built this. So no. The answer is no. And I could have answered really quickly.
I know, and I appreciate that you taking the time.
They sold their business on being airtight caskets, never before done.
You can just back in the day you could and now can kind of just say whatever the fuck you want to say, huh?
We really roll them backwards. But yeah, you could, because there was no proof. There was
Who's
no
gonna
Google.
check me?
Yeah. No one's going and put me in the box. I'll tell you if it's airtight.
There's whatever.
So
you can't blame people for being victims of their time.
No. But yes, so a family sued them in 1977 because they had to exhume a member of their family's body for something, and the airtight casket was almost filled with water. Can you even imagine?
Nah, my eyes are watering. That is so fucking nasty.
And they had several lawsuits like that, basically. And then
they were like,
it's the earth. I can't control.
It's airtight for 36 hours.
It's airtight above ground in the air. I didn't say it was watertight.
I bet you so much money they did say that. Probably. We didn't say watertight.
We didn't say anything. Yeah, honestly. So for the building, actually, there were other claims of a lot of violence, murder, sexual assault, just violent actions. Again, no news stories, but like that's like the word around town. I did see that in like one of the um people who had gone on the ghost tour that they did. I don't know if they still do it, but they did that and then did like a little investigation. Apparently, if you go there for the ghost tour, they actually have a lot more information that's just not readily on the internet. And
we should go and you bring this thing and you're like, and say more.
And tell me everything. And I'll
iterate.
Podcast. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So there was like a gang shooting there, like the old timey gangs, I think. Or maybe it was a biker gang.
Here you go.
What I'm saying is Al Capone.
I was like, when is this going to be the Al Capone podcast again?
It's not. Okay, it wasn't the old timey gangs. I take it back. It was a biker gang.
Okay.
But like literally found that nowhere. And then these people are talking about it, and this is where the biker gang shootout happened. I was like, what biker gang? Because everything leads to evil intentions. You try to look up the property number, other than like basic history, unless someone who has gone on one of those tours is telling it, you don't get any information.
So what you're saying is we have to do our due diligence and attend this tour.
Yeah, and then go back later and do the haunted house. Because we wouldn't be good reporters. This wouldn't be the brew if we didn't do our due diligence. Anytime we go to news anchor, the Ghoul Beans turns into the brew.
That's our segment.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the brew.
And here's what we have for you today. We did go to Evil Intentions, and it was spooky.
Cuts to a clip of us screaming. It's really scary.
Back to you.
I'm just off the ground.
I want to go home.
I can't wait till I know I don't. We keep trying to avoid Evil Intentions because we're trying to learn the lore, but when it gets to that point, can't wait to talk about it.
Yeah, no, I want to hear your experience of the actual haunted house. Because I'm like, okay, haunted houses are already scary, but knowing that bitch is haunted, like that would be even worse.
And I didn't know at that point.
Right, it was just bad.
But when we left, we were like, it's definitely haunted.
Really? Okay, we gotta get there.
What? Definitely haunted.
Definitely haunted. Later. You don't know about her yet. The other claims, blah 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 blah. Oh, and then 1 month into the new, so this is, I'm like, who's the new tenant? 1 month into someone's owning the building.
Yeah.
5 mutilated human bodies were found in the basement, and that case is unsolved. Unsolved. Also, that's not a lot of information, guys. So I'm really sorry, but in 2009, building was purchased by Mike Fitzpatrick was his name, and it's the haunted house of Evil Intention. It's so funny. I had it in here. I was like, "Can you guess which one it is?" And you were like, "It's Evil Intention." I've been there. Okay. So I'm gonna go. Honestly, like I have a lot.
Please.
So I'm gonna do the common hauntings and then go through like what. Yeah, you get it. We'll just do it. I don't have to explain. So people here have felt touching, heard voices. There's both intelligent and residual hauntings. Somewhere in the 80s, people reported cloaked figures on the property after the casket company was long gone. And then both psychics and previous tenants have said that it was a popular location for cult gatherings, which kind of makes sense because it is a coffin factory that's abandoned. So that's like the last of the lore. And then these stories, these hauntings, I need to emphasize, not reiterate. These are from investigators and haunted house actors. This is not people going through the haunted house.
Love that.
Yeah, it's people working there.
Love that.
So it kind of goes by the different like haunt rooms. So that's how I broke it up as well. But there's a casket room. Never been there. Maybe you know. And the actors report getting whispers in their ears as they travel through this room. So like they're traveling to go scare someone, and they've got someone like Yeah. An SLS camera. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but it's that crazy thing that Ghost Adventures uses all the time that like shows like a little stick figure man dancing.
It like maps out hands, body, head.
Yeah. So it looks really silly, but realistically, it is tracking like a form of heat, basically. Mm-hmm. But it looks stupid. But an SLS camera captured a stick figure coming in from the hallway and then sitting in a chair. And then the haunted house was shooting a promo video in 2013, and the camera was pushed off the tripod. And when they opened it, it wasn't working, and they realized that the inside was fried. And like nothing had happened other than it's like falling. We don't know. I don't know. I'm not a ghost hunter. So then there's a shadow hall with a wheelchair, which is in the basement. The basement has 3 rooms, and there's a long hallway. And then the rooms are to the right. And people report that when they reach that last room, they feel like they're being pushed out of the way.
Interesting.
Yeah. And again, not people just walking through. Workers. Yeah. People report feeling a very heavy presence in that 3rd room. And then in the hall, people hear voices, hear doors slamming. They see dark shadows that are further down at the end of the hall. And they hear an old clown bike horn. Because apparently there's like a ghost of a clown.
I used to be able to do it.
Do it.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god.
I wasn't even that good, but I used to be able to really like get it.
Wait, do it one more time. That's crazy. That's weird. Okay, well, that's what they're hearing at the end of the
like
pitch black hallway.
Interesting. This reminding me of a movie that we watched for fun.
Yeah. No, for sure.
Called Hell House.
That's when I was doing these notes and it was reminding me the whole time of it.
I just like gave them the look because it wasn't for their pleasure.
No, it's for ours. And it was actually pretty good.
Genuinely.
Yeah. They feel someone or something is attached to the wheelchair. And once during an investigation, the building cameras started focusing in and out. And everyone checked the connections to make sure the cameras were still on. And when they went to the basement, they opened the door to the hall. And there was a bunch of dust that had been like kicked up as if someone like was kicking the floor.
Oh, I just got chills.
And the wheelchair was on its side with the wheel still spinning.
Gag! Mm-hmm. I just got chills. That's spooky. The dust, like the remnants of something happening.
Yeah.
I think that like trope or whatever you want to call it in horror is so effective to me.
Yeah.
Like we just missed something or it's still in here.
Yeah, because you don't know.
Right. It's like it gives for the people of the pod. The story I tell all the time about the wheelchair coming to a stop.
Yeah.
It gives that same feeling.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Right, exactly.
Like you're going down there to disprove your feeling of what it is. Like it sounds like the fucking rolly chair is on the tile. And so you're going to go down there. It sounds like I hear people running on gravel and you go to check and
literally
there's proof of that actually happening.
Right. You know, some guy was just like, I'm sure it's nothing. I'll go grab it. And then it was like,
they were like, somebody go check, please, somebody go check. And he's like, fine, whatever, you guys owe me one. And he goes and checks and he's like,
well, I'm money back up now.
So
everything's normal and I'm fine, but please get here.
And it's so relaxed and chill and honestly like we should hang out down here. But
we all should.
With flashlights, just turn the lights on.
I would love an overhead light right now.
Like a Bible,
anything really, just right now.
What if somebody could just like say a prayer for me?
Let's just like
just playing it.
This is for no reason. I just like the sound of this prayer. Okay, people have also heard scratching noises on the walls, reported being touched, felt the sensation of their flashlights being pulled from their hands.
Get spookies.
During one investigation, they were using the SLS camera again.
Mm-hmm.
and they caught footage of a figure crawling on the ceiling. No, thank you. Like, it's so stupid. It's literally a stick figure guy, but the second it's like climbing up, I'm like, is that the wall? I'm gone.
We hate the ceiling walkers.
And the fact, like, I don't know. Because they're not selling these things. You know, if you get like a little ghost app, although I heard of one that's really good, but like the spirit box apps, and it's
Oh
like,
my god.
death, murder, and it's like, okay, obviously this is.
Help me, Papa. Like, you're joking. Me to the ghost.
You're joking.
Do you see Papa? Tamara.
Exactly. I feel like easily you could be like, that's fake. But like these cameras or whatever, like it looks. I just can't express to you how dumb it looks.
There is a minimal amount of seriousness when you see it, but then whenever I imagine, like,
right,
yeah, no.
like imagine
you know what she's trying to say.
It's picking up on something. You know, it's as if there's a shadow there. You know, it's just you can't see that shadow. But whatever. You know what I'm saying. Thank you. Okay, so that's the basement. Let's move to a different area. The weight line area, which there's like a part that I believe is inside. Several psychics, all separate, have claimed that there's a portal here. So now they've renamed this like wall there the portal to hell. So they're like, let's obviously rock with that.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people encounter a young boy around 7 to 12 named Jacob. But a lot of the psychics and a lot of other people have been like, that's a demon. They're like, that's absolutely not a young boy. And they can like feel it.
I'm getting teary-eyed.
Why?
I have to talk about it later.
I'm so excited. Sorry.
Ew. What?
Sorry. You hated it?
Yeah.
And then it's pretending to be a child. Obviously, we can for that part. And then a number of people here have gotten like a number they wanted to express. Nosebleeds from moderate to severe, all in this area. It's dry. It's fall.
Look at here.
Literally one. Zoom in. So that's spooky. We're gonna move to a different room. The picture room, with pews. It's like a little church theme.
Easily the scariest one.
Really?
Well, no, there's no. There's a scariest one, and then this one was really scary too. When I went, they had people like pretending to be praying in the pews, like,
ew.
Yeah,
I hate that. People have gotten pictures here with strange faces in the empty hallway, and some also pictures like around the pillars, and they've gotten pictures and have seen tall, like cloaked like shadows, like usually around 7 to 8 feet tall. Again, these are the workers. Like, I need to express to you guys, it's not the
people going to be scared.
Yeah, and it's not like, oh yeah, of course there was a cloaked figure that was 8 feet tall. It's Joe, and he's here every day. You know, like it's.
This guy must know the shadow person in my old house. The child, the cloaked figure.
Was his name Jacob?
No.
Good. The confessional room is next. Is that the scariest one?
No.
People experience extreme heaviness in this room as well. There has been appearance of a pig-faced apparition seen. And,
ew, what the fuck?
Yeah, and like I guess I remember listening to the story of the what's the one? Amityville? And they all also like mentioned a pig face, like a cartoon pig, and I guess that like sometimes signifies like a demon or the devil or something. I don't know. I don't want to know any more about it. It's too spooky, but they've seen that. And whatever is in this room tends to react like more at women than men. And employees often see the curtains in the room moving on their own, and one saw a mannequin just fall to the ground.
Okay.
All right. Different hallway, upstairs hallway. People have felt someone run past them and actually felt their footsteps running on the floor.
Chill, so casual.
Um, and then a common report among the staff is that there is a mimic ghost in that area.
I do not fuck with that at all.
And it will actually like take the form of people that they know.
Mm.
So that's it on that. And then
so that's about that.
Yeah. I have one more thing. From a specific investigation. And I was gonna like go all through it. So it seems like this was the paranormal. I wrote it down. It's not here. But this investigation was like the Elgin Paranormal Society or something like that. They went and it was decorated, but I think it's always decorated for evil intentions. Like I doubt they take it down after Halloween's over, because this building is owned by the person who owns Evil Intentions.
It all goes into storage in that building.
Right. So, but
just percolating there.
Yeah, them and the ghosts. But some of the investigators experienced like pretty harsh headaches in the bottom, like the basement area. I'm trying to think. They captured some shadow figures on footage, pictures down in the top hallway where the mimic ghost is and stuff. And there's actually like they said that they kept seeing like a little girl ghost there. And then I just wanna. Oh yeah, and so then they like I guess for the little tour that they do, they'll do like challenges, like go sit in the basement with just the two of you or something.
Oh no, I wouldn't.
Me neither. But these people did, and they one of them kept seeing something move in the corner of their eye, and it's like pitch black down there. But they heard loud popping sounds from the ceilings. And then they were getting like spirit box stuff, so they're probably always already in the mood. But then they did feel like someone breathing right behind them.
Yikes.
And that's the Elgin Casket Company.
So accessible for us. We should definitely go.
We should. Evil Intentions, if you guys are in the area, they are open. And
I thought you were talking Evil Intentions, like sponsor us, we'll go.
Oh yeah, Evil Intentions sponsor us, we'll go for free. I'll even ghost hunt. I'm not gonna sit in the basement alone, but I will ghost hunt.
And alone also means with me.
Yeah,
like alone means just me and Tamara.
And I'm again not gonna do that.
Right,
ma'am.
If they invite us to go and do it, then I would do it. I'm not gonna do it of my own volition, for sure.
I don't know. If that's the only way we get to go, and we both have to do it, I don't know. I'd have to think about it. I'm so scared.
We still have to consider. I'm not bringing the spirit box.
No,
I'm not bringing nothing.
I think they give you all that.
Oh my god. Anyway,
tell me about it.
So I went twice. The first time we went, I went with Robin, her brother, and then like our childhood friend, just 4 of us. We both said, I'm not gonna be in the front or the back, so for sure, y'all gotta figure it out. Poor Robin's brother went first. Thank God, he needed to. And it was really scary. I remember we were standing in line, and even the line, obviously they do the scare actor thing, whatever, but it was really effective. And they had people out there being like, this used to be the old Elgin Casket Company. Very short, little brief thing. So it wasn't like we went in depth about anything. But by the time we got in there, it is so big. It is, you get your fucking money's worth. We thought, we were like, oh my God, this is steep for a haunted house. Like I'm, nervous it's going to be boo-boo. It's so good. This is just like free promo for Evil Intentions. Well, at least this was like, I think maybe the like second or third year they'd ever done it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
2011, you're saying?
Maybe 2010 even.
Damn.
When did they start?
He bought it in 2009.
Oh, 2006.
I think it was I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah, let's see.
Let's see what I said. 2009.
Actually, so it might have been 2009.
Damn.
I think it might have been the first year.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was really hyped, and it gave like Hell House LLC where like they hyped it up so much.
Mm-hmm.
It went on forever. There's parts that like I don't know. I haven't been in a really long time, so I don't know what has been edited and what has been like revised. But there's parts where it was like that tunnel that like squeezes you with like the air tunnel squeezed through there. There was the church with the pews. There was at one point like a part where you had to walk up steps. There was an open casket and like a woman in there, and there's only way to get past her is to like walk past her.
Ew.
Like a pay your respects type sitch.
Yeah. That's literally like a real life jump scare, like at a real funeral for me.
My God, I've only been to one. And then the scariest part, because they have the classic like jail cell type stuff. I mean, seriously, they did a really good job. We were like, couldn't believe it. The basement by far is the scariest part because you get through the entire like thing and you think, oh my God, thank you, Jesus, it's over. You open a door like out of a scary movie and it steps down to the basement like steep, you know what I mean? Like a hallway down to the basement, pitch black, like smoky even.
Yeah.
We're like, oh my God, I don't know if I could do it. And we get down there, it's black, and then a strobe starts going like real fast. And there's a guy down there with like a fake chainsaw, but you don't hear it. You have to like, we literally were feeling our way to the door because you can't see.
Yeah.
And we were like, you lose people at one point. I think Robin and Josh, our childhood friend, must have run into each other or something because we all got separated, which is the point.
Yeah.
You see the door that you're supposed to get out of. It's like literally the basement is like the length of half of this giant warehouse. So you to get over there, you have to like run. Mm-hmm. And the strobe's going, and he's like right behind you, chasing you. I mean, it was so effective. Up to that point, that was like the most extreme haunted house I'd been to. And I guess I'm not describing it very well, but I promise you, like, it was so scary. Even now, I think I would be like, scared.
Oh, it sounds really scary.
And there was at one point, I think maybe I'm wondering if they paid him now, like or if you never know, maybe I saw something.
Maybe saw a ghost.
It's hard for you to stay clumped with the group in front of you. They pace you really well so that you never really run into anybody else. Mm-hmm. A little boy who was like, ooh, and like spooking us and stuff. Ew. Well, like, you know, trying to be like, I think we assumed that he was with another group.
Right. What if you saw a ghost?
Maybe that was little baby Jacob.
Would you? Absolutely. Like,
how would I know?
You would never know. Only if you like walked outside and the owner was like, "How'd you like it?" And you're
no,
like,
and then
scary boy was cute, and they'd be like,
"What are you talking about?"
We literally do not employ children.
But they also had like, it was one of those ones where once you leave, they're still scaring you.
Yeah,
and you like, yeah, very Fright Fest.
Love that
on a budge.
I love that.
Yeah, it was really good.
I haven't been to like a super. I don't think I've actually ever been to like a really scary haunted house. So if we did go, that'd be pretty cool.
Would you guys want to see that? Write in at ghouulbeanspodcast@gmail.com and let us know what you want us to do.
Oh man, yeah, we could get a GoPro.
We have one. Remember?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You guys don't know about her.
You guys don't know about the GoPro. I haven't looked through any of that stuff in a long time.
I bet. What if like the files came back? The ones that like.
Anyway. Okay. So for my portion, I did the Lake Michigan Triangle, which is kind of like it's like a sister cousin, if you will, to the Bermuda Triangle.
Step cousin.
Yeah, like, you know, extended family, twice removed type shit. Okay. Between Manitowoc, Wisconsin, Ludington, Michigan, and Benton Harbor, Michigan, lies a stretch of water whispered about for over a century. It's a place of vanished ships, missing planes, and unanswered questions, known to many as the Lake Michigan Triangle. Some say it's the Midwest's answer to the Bermuda Triangle, others just a stretch of dangerous water with a knack for tragedy.
I don't know, like the ocean or the lakes out here, like they all get dangerous. How's there one spot that's like, oh yeah, that doesn't have just like extra rocks?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, go ahead.
No. I agree. I think, well, water levels have definitely fluctuated.
Mm-hmm.
And Lake Michigan is the second deepest lake in the world.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I mean, you can fit, I think it's like the Empire State completely underneath it. So I imagine, like, if there was anything that came up, like, there had to be some sort of, I mean, we'll get into it. So, we're going to get into the legend and, like, the beginnings of the legend. So, literally what we're talking about. The idea of the Great Lakes Triangle first took hold in the 1970s. In 1977, a former aviator named Jay Worley wrote The Great Lakes Triangle, claiming that these inland seas, especially Lake Michigan, had more unexplained disappearances per square mile than the infamous Bermuda Triangle. His claims echoed through classrooms, newspapers, and documentaries, and even the Federal Aviation Administration launched a special called the Lake Reporting Services because aircraft crossing the Great Lakes were vanishing too frequently for comfort.
What?
Yeah, girl. Soon storytellers began to connect the dots between the shipwrecks, lost planes, and something got messed up here. Soon storytellers began to connect the dots between the shipwrecks and the lost planes with other tales from the region. And so the legend of the Lake Michigan Triangle was born, with the 3 points being at Manitowoc, Wisconsin, Ludington, Michigan, and then Benton Harbor. Okay. So the first tale we have from the Great Lakes or Lake Michigan Triangle is Thomas Hume, the Thomas Hume. It's May 21st, 1891. The schooner Thomas Hume departs Chicago from Muskegon, carrying 7 sailors and an empty hold. She's done this route countless times before. But as storm clouds gather, her sister...
She the ship?
She the ship. But as storm clouds gather, her sister ship, the Rouse Simmons, turns back. The Hume sails on. So her, like, little twin sis went back because they saw the storms ahead.
Damn.
By morning...
On the beach.
Right. Thomas said no.
Yeah.
Actually, I think it's just called Thomas Hume. I don't know if Thomas Hume was actually on it. Literally.
Oh, really?
A schooner called Thomas Hume.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the Hume kept sailing on. By morning, nothing. No debris, no bodies, not even a splinter. For 115 years, the Hume was just an old wives' tale, like a story of...
Shut up.
Yeah. Until divers found her wreck in 2006, perfectly preserved on the lake bed as if time itself had stopped.
What do you mean?
Gag.
What do you even mean? Perfectly preserved?
No bodies, no nothing, not a splinter. And then it was just like a tale of like, oh, that schooner that never came back until they found it in 2006.
Okay, keep going.
So only like 18 years ago.
By the way, just like a fun little tidbit, like the preserved ships under, like, I'm not afraid of oceans or anything like that. Like, I think a respectable amount of fear, you know what I mean? I think we've talked about that.
Those freak you out? It's called like
wasn't me.
It's called thalassophobia.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, I have that too.
Yeah.
The thought of going underwater and like a statue, like, no, I'm actually getting freaked out.
Oh my god, thank you.
Okay, now we're going to talk about the Rouse Simmons, which is the Thomas Hume's sister ship.
That's sad.
21 years later, the Rouse Simmons, carrying Christmas trees from Michigan's Upper Peninsula to Chicago, also disappeared.
Wait, okay, 21 years after it disappeared, the first one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think.
I'm like 21.
Yeah, 1912.
Or 2006,
no,
but we're not there yet.
You're not there yet. In the future. Captain Herman Skuneman was known for giving trees to poor families, but that November, a fierce storm struck. The ship was spotted flying a distress flag, then vanished. Weeks later, Christmas trees washed up on shore, and fishermen found the captain's wallet in its nets. When divers discovered the wreck decades later, the trees were still there, bundled neatly in the cargo hold.
What? Girl, all the trees? So then what washed up on shore?
Right.
Was that one wrecked?
Bermuda Triangle. Disappeared. And then they found it.
But like it was also preserved. It doesn't say, but I guess like
it just says that
right?
when the divers discovered the wreck decades later. Yeah. The Lady Elgin.
Oh my god, how many ships are there?
So many.
Oh.
The Lady Elgin tragedy predates the Triangle legend, but it's often folded into it. Wow. A passenger steamship carrying 400 people collided with a smaller vessel, the Augusta. The Augusta survived. The Lady Elgin sank within hours. Nearly 300 passengers drowned, and it's considered one of the deadliest maritime disasters in the Great Lakes history.
Wow.
So, I mean, and that's but a portion of the bodies that are in Great Lake, Michigan.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, not just that, all of the lakes, like, I'm pretty sure, like, Erie it is, or whatever lake is over there, is like
pretty eerie.
And we're done here.
And I quit.
And then we're done. And we're done, actually.
Once I'll see you next
year. But like, I think like for a while, if you want to get rid, I'm sure if you want to get rid of a body, Lake Superior is so fucking intense and deep that you could toss all types of shit. People went swimming, I'm sure, that thought they could handle it. Like the lake right here in Chicago claims bodies every year.
Lake Michigan, seriously, like
has waves.
It has waves and like 8-foot waves. Yeah, if it's gonna storm and like the next day. It's very fun, but very crazy. Like to tell the difference between an ocean and Lake Michigan is truly when you're in it. Like
you're like, this is an ocean.
Yeah, you have to remind yourself that the water's not salty. Like,
yeah, and it's also frigid.
Yeah, it is.
Well, sometimes it's not. Anyway, whatever. Okay.
That's so spooky.
The Rosabelle, 1921.
Lake spooky, am I right?
I don't even know what the joke was there.
It's the Lake Erie.
Oh. Oh.
The gun.
In 1921, the schooner Rosabelle left for Benton Harbor with 11 passengers. It was later found floating upside down, hull damaged, but no one aboard. The Coast Guard ruled out a collision. The 11 crew were never seen again. The disappearance of Captain Donner, 1937.
As in the Donner Party? There's Donner's a common. I apologize. You keep going.
No, you're good. I wanted to know if I knew the answer, but I don't. In 1937, the freighter O.M. McFarland was sailing through icy waters when its captain, George Donner, retired to his cabin for rest. Hours later, as the ship neared Port Washington, the crew knocked on his door. No answer. The door was locked from the inside. When they broke it down, the cabin was empty. No body, no clues. His disappearance remains one of the Great Lakes' strangest unsolved mysteries.
What?
Girl, the Lake Michigan Triangle is real. It's real. How is this possible?
I'm speechless. I truly don't even know what to say. Like, what do you mean?
What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, what were there floorboards? Could he have?
I'm trying to think. I watch Below Deck, like at the trash I am, and like,
go on.
There's not there's portholes, there's no windows in those cabins. I don't know if you can lock them and then close it, but it's my thought. My only thought would be that he was jumped. Yeah, and he was peace out. But I don't think that you can do that.
No, and if you're walking under, no, there's none. You can't actually.
Right, because I don't know. Older ships aren't gonna have the
locking. A freighter has no windows, and
no, I mean even yachts for the captain's quarters, you don't have windows. Below deck, obviously. I don't know if they asked, but no. So what the fuck? Continue, please.
No, you're good.
I haven't revealed too much of myself.
Oh yeah, as if that's the first time we've revealed too much. On June 23rd, 1950, Northwest Airlines Flight 2501 was flying from New York to Seattle.
I'm so sorry, but no, I've always felt safe over the flippin' lakes because it's it's a lake. We'll be fine. No. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
I'm scared now.
Was flying from New York to Seattle with 58 people aboard. Tiny little plane. So you can still feel safe. This was a micro little plane.
Okay.
Over Lake Michigan, the pilot radioed a request to descend. A violent storm was raging. Permission denied. Then the radar went silent. The plane never arrived. Human remains later washed ashore near South Haven, but the wreck itself has never been found. Every year, volunteers and historians continue to search the lake floor with no success.
Okay, wait a minute. Wait. I need to breathe. So you can go to the floor. Like, people are walking, vacuuming the carpet of Lake Michigan. Like,
No, only up to a certain point.
pourquoi? Because it's not like
a human body.
The trenches.
The deepest point you'd have to send stuff down. I imagine. I don't even know if you can get all the way down. Can you? I'm gonna
Google.
Pause for research.
I need to know. Because they found the other one on the floor. Tossed as if it's a child disregarded toy.
You have to take a submarine.
Okay. But are they submarining down there? I'm sure. That's how they're looking for it. If every year they continue to look, they can't walk it.
No, you can't walk it. Oh my god. An estimated 1,700 ships are at the bottom of Lake Michigan.
What? See, like, that stuff truly and wholeheartedly makes me, like, dizzy.
It's a whole thing to go. Okay, so it has to be like an organized, like,
yeah,
we've set aside money to research this.
Okay.
So it's not frequent, but I guess you could send something down.
Okay, so they have in fact like submarined the floor, so it's not like they wouldn't.
Well, I mean, but like sand moves, so like.
Oh, so it could cover it up.
Because once again, Lake Michigan is kind of a fucking ocean. Like there's sand,
right?
Soft sand,
and it's like again moving. It's not just like a little.
And it's a raging lake. Like it's not a very calm, still middle of Indiana type lake.
I feel not good on the inside. They've never found that. Okay. Next.
Okay. And then I found, because remember the points are what? Manitowoc, Benton Harbor, and Ludington. And I was like, I wonder how, like, if these points have anything. Girl, Manitowoc came up right away.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god. I love your investigations.
So, not every haunting on Lake Michigan happens on the open water. In Manitowoc, one of the triangle's anchor points, rests a relic of World War II, the submarine USS Cobia, now part of the Wisconsin Maritime Museum. Visitors can walk her decks, crawl through the narrow hatches, and hear the hiss of air systems long gone quiet. But according to some guests, the Cobia hasn't fully retired. Online accounts tell of cold spots, footsteps, and objects mysteriously reappearing where no one left them. And this is from Reddit user u/codecc2224. I don't know if that's short for anything offensive. So this Redditor is a military historian, and he was visiting the museum with his family, boarded the Cobia for a self-guided tour. He didn't know the submarine was rumored to be haunted. The Cobia is said to be haunted by the spirit of a sailor named Ralph Clark Houston, who died manning the deck guns in combat. Nothing strange happened on board, but that night back at his hotel, it got spooky. He said, I started to hear a static noise coming from down the hall. Static is interesting for an anchor point of the Bermuda Triangle. I mean, the Lake Michigan Triangle. He said, I started to hear a static noise coming from down the hall. The static grew louder and louder as I walked. When I came into the room, I discovered that my radio on my alarm clock had been turned on and that someone or something switched on the lamp near my bed. I did not touch any of these items, and my parents were nowhere near my room. So he was staying with his parents, and they were not there. Weeks later, he learned about Houston's death, and he believed the spirit might have been reaching out to him. And he said he did a prayer for the sailor's soul, asking St. Michael to guide him. The next day, out kayaking in the bay, so it's closer to Green Bay, he spotted a passing boat, and the name painted on the hull was Cobia.
Stop.
Yeah. So why does the legend of Lake Michigan Triangle endure? Maybe because it sits at the crossroads of history and imagination. Every storm, every wreck, and every strange disappearance becomes a story. And stories, unlike ships, don't sink easily.
That was spooky. I
Yeah, I wrote it up like a script this time.
Yeah.
Trying something new.
It was good. The ships going missing or like being perfectly preserved is
Girl, the Christmas tree one?
gross. Yes.
What do you even mean?
Like the trees were still there.
Bundled in the hull.
Ugh. I don't know. So
Bodies washing up ashore.
So is it that Lake Michigan is just a rowdy lake?
I think it's extremely treacherous, and people are very bold.
Right.
And I'm sure it happens significantly less now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure back then people were like, it's a lake.
Right. I have the same thought. That was a good one. I liked it.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I think we got to the end of both of our drinks at the same time too.
Yeah, so now that we've drinking it, I was saying earlier, I like it more.
I don't. I like it significantly less. What really killed it for me was the film on top.
Yeah.
And it's just not giving pumpkin cookie butter.
No, it's not giving pumpkin cookie butter or cooking butter.
Pumpkin cookie butter. We're both struggling with pumpkin cookie butter.
It is giving like regular latte with like a pump of pumpkin syrup. And I've had worse.
I'm getting a pump of the brown sugar syrup.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Yeah. So at first I feel like the coffee was really strong, and now I feel like it's lessened a little bit. It feels really milky.
You know what? If I had it iced, maybe I would have liked it. Because then the film wouldn't have occurred.
Yeah, mine doesn't have film, but I'm sure if it did, I would have stopped drinking it.
How many beans in a bag are you gonna give it?
How many beans can the bag hold? We really didn't narrow that down. 5 tiny little.
I feel like we have to go 10.
Collections bag. Okay, if it's 10, I'd give it a 4. Like,
that's no beans.
I'm not saying I love it. I'm saying when it started, I was giving it 1 bean, maybe 2.
Whoa.
Yeah. And now that I've been sipping on it, I don't know if it's just like the caffeine running through my system. I'm feeling a little nicer.
Loosey goosey.
Yeah. The cobwebs have shaken off, but it gets 4.
Okay. 4 beans. I'm gonna give it 5.5 beans in a bag.
That's a lot for not liking it.
No, but I didn't not like it.
Okay.
I said it just wasn't giving. If it had given pumpkin cookie butter, maybe it would have gotten more.
Okay, so I feel like together that's 4.5 beans. I feel like that's accurate. An average like 4.5 beans.
Like 4.75 beans.
We'll give it 5.
4.5 beans for us from Sweet Reserve. So
Sweet Reserve. I'm so sorry. I'm certain if I had been there and said, "Can you put 5 more pumps?" maybe it would have been like an 8. But Sweet Reserve in Illinois. There's 2 of them, so whichever one.
But this has been great, and I got very spooky ookied.
Yeah, that was really good
and very local.
Very local for our board today. So if you guys want to see us go through Evil Intentions or hear about it, or if you are in Evil Intentions and want to sponsor us,
would love.
Because we're back in Deader Than Ever, and I feel like they're Deader Than Ever. It would really collide. We could even have our own room in the haunted house. Could you imagine us having a room?
No,
not like to stay there to like be the scare actors. No. I think I'd be great at it.
Oh, I'm not doubting my ability. It's just like those people. I mean, I imagine y'all don't know how to act, and you're hitting actors and shit.
Maybe. Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean.
You like jump up and they freak out, and like in that moment, you're like, "If you hit me, I'll sue you."
I will sue you.
No touching!
I have a lawyer!
So yeah, go ahead and write into ghouulbeanspodcast@gmail.com.
I want to hear your scary stories. Do you know anyone that's haunted? Do you know a good coffee shop? There's so many things. Do you want to just chit chat? Please write in.
Yeah, and our Instagram is still there as well. Ghoul Beans Podcast on Instagram. So yeah, I would say excited for more coffee, and thank you everybody for joining us.
And spilling
The Ghoul Beans.